Man, I have a perfect idea. How we could settle this once and for all, and we can figure out who's the right on the right side and who's on the wrong side. Let's split the country into two. Let's really do it. I think that's the best plan. Then we could know exactly who is on the right side and who's on the wrong side. It would be so easy to figure it out, and I guarantee you, these liberals would crumble within a week. They wouldn't even know how to form any kind of group to succeed in anything. It would be a joke. It would literally be a joke. They wouldn't do. They're incompetent. The only ones that are competent are the rich people that are paying them and organizing them. That's why they can't think for themselves. That's the whole. It would be so easy to figure out who's on the right side and who's on the wrong side. I guarantee you, that side would fall apart, and we would just laugh at them. And they would just be looking at themselves. The only way they would win is if they would try to do it by force, because it's not brains. They would never be able to do it with brains. So they would the only way they could do it is by force, which they will lose too, because they don't have. You have to have brains with force. You can't always fight without a brain. Money does not always overpower brains. So I suggest, that's what I'm suggesting, and I guarantee you we would win, and they would realize it within a week how dumb and how much of losers they really are. There's no way that they're competent enough to succeed in anything. Have you heard them talk? I mean, if your brain works that slow, you must be a follower. There's no other way to put it. You're not a leader. Because leaders do not agree with liberals. Period. They are, I'm talking about the voters, because the politicians are not stupid. Their politicians are smart. Their voters are those stupid ones, because they look for the stupid ones who still believe in their agenda. Once they lose those, they move on to the next ones. So there's certain groups of people that they use until they can't use them no more. The people wise up, and then they move to a different group. And it's the brutally honest truth. I'm not gonna beat around the bush or try to act like it's I have to watch my words, because I'm not going to. Because the only way you're gonna find out the truth is by being brutally honest, no matter whose feelings you hurt. It's not about feelings anymore. I don't give a fuck about feelings. You can hurt my feelings, but if you're talking the truth, only if you speak the truth, I'll let you hurt my feelings. Because if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you need to shut the fuck up, period. And I guarantee you everything I've been saying is right. Word for word, everything. I predicted all this shit was happening. Years ago, I realized who was on the right side and who was on the wrong side. As soon as I heard Kamala Harris say, oh, they shouldn't stop rioting, and they won't stop. And I'm looking at it like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? What the fuck are you talking about? You're okay with burning down the city? What kind of person and politician are you? You're the dumbest person ever. Anybody who follows these people, you are fucking pathetic, honestly. You really don't give a shit. You're corrupted or you're just dumb. I mean, and that's the truth. You're dumb. You're literally stupid people. Whoever follows these Democrats still. I mean, by now, you're the dumbest people on earth. I mean, 10 years ago, okay, that was when I realized it. Then 5 years ago, a lot of people should have already, everybody should have already realized it by then. And if you still haven't realized it, you are like the dumbest people on earth. Like literally, you should put yourself in the category of the lowest IQ people on earth if you still follow Democrats. Point blank period, there's no doubt. I mean, eventually it'll come out, and some people will let you know that they understand how dumb you really were and are. And we're not going to let you forgive and forget. We're not going to forgive you and forget about it. Okay, some people are going to let you know, because you could kill somebody on accident, but nobody gives a fuck if it was an accident or on purpose. And I don't give a fuck about all that accident shit, because all accident is when it's really an accident. You guys are purposely stupid. Purposely stupid. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to open your minds, because they're so tiny. You're so used to being told what to do or what to think. You sometimes have to use your own brain, but you have to have a brain to think with. What an easy. You guys are just cowards. Whoever is still a Democrat, you're a coward that doesn't want to think for themselves. It's very easy just to listen to what people say and believe them, but it's hard to use your own brain. That's it. I'm done. I can't just talk anymore. It's a waste of time, probably anyway, talking to you guys. Whoever's fucking still a Democrat, it's a waste of time. There's no point. But I suggest just splitting up the country. I suggest let's do a test. Let's test it. Let's see who's gonna win. Let's see who's gonna succeed and who's gonna fail. I guarantee you liberals will fail in a week. Punk motherfuckers.